Bom dia, espero que você tenha bom dia. This is your man Larry, the American Brazilian. I don't have my glasses on, so I probably need to put these on. These are medicine glasses. Shout out to Kevin Samuel. He previewed these on his channel one day, and I liked them, and I got them. And because I wear medicine glasses, I decided to keep them as shades with medicine in the frames. I'm sorry, not the frames, but the actual lenses, and have that gradient cool look. So this is me trying to be cool while I can see. Anyway, I just wanted to talk really briefly about how society is declining. I don't know about you guys, but I see a lot of laws happening around us. And one of the biggest laws that I see is the law of relativity. What is that? For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. You know, if there's a law of gravity, you know, what goes up must come down. And there's a law of some people call it karma. I'll say sowing and reaping. Whatever you give, you're going to get back. You know, if you plant a lot of destruction and mayhem, then you're going to receive not just tantamount, but you're going to receive more destruction and mayhem. I put it to you like this. I saw something on social media, and it was like this. It was you know how they have the little 30-second clips or whatever, and it went something like this. It was like one tree can create you know, it was something to the effect of a forest can create 1 billion matches because matches are made out of wood, you know, the stick kind. But one match can destroy an entire forest. What am I trying to say? Sometimes we make actions, or we take actions and we make choices, not realizing how detrimental they're going to be to our future. And we even create collateral damage in the process. Society in America is declining faster than I think a lot of us realize. I'm all for people coming to America. I'm all for people integrating into our society for a better quality of life. When I say quality, I'm talking money, opportunities. But what I think is happening is a lot of people are coming here and their intentions are not necessarily that great. And as somebody who at some point wants to leave this society and go into another society while I'm here with loved ones who are also here, I'm concerned. And you know, we're hearing stuff about, you know, a lot of people integrating into this society that were let out of prison, and not everybody in prison is guilty. However, the ones who are the ones who could potentially cause chaos. We're hearing stories about people from other countries that have gone the way of South America and looped in and entered into open borders. And some of these people are involved in terrorist organizations. Who knows? It could just be propaganda. But based on recent events, there may be some truth to it. We're hearing things about, I was listening to Uncle D earlier, shout out to Dennis Sperling, about women just randomly getting punched. And I saw a video on it, indiscriminately, people just walking up to them, just punching them. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, with everything that's going on in this society, people are still clamoring at the bit to get here. And it just, man, the marketing machine of America is just amazing. I can still sell you a dream while chaos is openly being seen around the world, all around in my house or in the house that America is. And people are still, you know, losing life and limb to try to get here, only to arrive and realize, man, you know what? Maybe this whole dream thing was a myth after all. But then by then, it's too late by then. I'm rambling because I wanted to get something off my chest. But I think that the ripple effect that has been thrown in the pond of life, in the form of feminism, in the form of being strong and independent, in the form of big government, in the form of policies by which immigration has been just totally misused and mishandled. I think that we're feeling it, but we haven't seen the true results of that ripple effect. And I think it's going to affect a whole lot of people in a negative way. I believe that people who were on the fence where travel is concerned are going to cross the other side and make that decision to actually consider relocating. I say that because I don't believe that this immigration thing is an accident. I don't even believe that feminism was an accident. I think the results of it was a little bit more detrimental than the people who ascribed to it thought about it. And when I say the people who ascribed to it, I mean a lot of the people that look like me, the women that's my color. I think that they were sold a bill of goods, and now they're seeing the result. And I think just women on the whole are seeing the results, that it's more detrimental to this society than what was sold to them. All of the the independence and the good and all of this stuff. And now it's kind of like misery, despair, and agony that and isolation that a lot of people are experiencing. And a lot of guys are just saying, you know what, screw that, man, I'm out, and they're leaving. And I don't blame them. I think that when situations are the way they are, you run to safety. And when I say run, I don't mean being pejorative. I don't mean like from a cowardly standpoint. I mean stopping while you're ahead. Stopping while you're ahead is not the same thing as quitting. If you see that the house is burning down, at some point you're going to have to stop throwing the water at the flames. At some point you need to get you and yours or whoever will go with you out of the house. And that's what's kind of happening. So I honestly don't. It's not that I don't have hope, because I'm just a naturally optimistic guy. It's just that if things continue to go the way that they're going, and it doesn't seem like it's going to let up anytime soon, I think the society that we see now is going to foster more people to travel, while simultaneously it's hurting the people that remain here. I think that people in the middle class and lower middle class are going to be replaced by immigrants, and because a lot of people, a lot of Americans who are in the middle class and the lower middle class and the upper middle class are people who ascribe to critical thinking. And of course, I don't think this country values critical thinking anymore. I think this country wants sycophants. What I mean by that, they want people to do what they say do without any question. And that doesn't make a person stupid per se, but that does speaks of desperation. And I think that with the borders being open, the desperation from a lot of people who are immigrants. If you just let us in, we'll do anything that you tell us to do. And people are carrying guns now legally in one state, I think. In one state, people are getting up to $9,000 a month for 6 months. Another state, the mayor signed a bill worth $53 million in vouchers. And again, I'm not hating anybody. It's just weird that you got people who are indigenous, and I use that word loosely, who are suffering, and you have people who just come about and it's almost like they're given a free gift or an incentive to remain. And so something's wrong with that. So I think all of those things that I listed, and I'm rambling, and I'm not making an excuse for rambling, I'm just sharing what's on my mind, is all lending to the quality of life in this country dwindling precipitously. What do I mean by that? It's falling like if you take a lead balloon and you drop it off a building, how quickly that will fall. It seems as though every day there's this new level of denigration in this country, and a new level of frustration with the people of this country. particularly toward the government and society on the whole. I know men are fed up, which is why, again, we're just deciding to get out of here. So I don't know. I'm rambling because I just want to know if am I taking crazy pills? Am I listening to too much news, or am I actually seeing things as they are? So I want y'all to let me know. I mean, I've always said about traveling, women are the draw, but the quality of life is the key. I think at some point those roles are going to be reversed. Not that women will ever be the key, but I think the quality of life is going to move in the top spot. And I think that a lot of people are going to decide, you know what, man, I'm going to get out of here because I just want a better quality of life. And I'm seeing this with couples as well, not just single men. I'm seeing this with whole families that are saying, you know what, we're going to seek shelter elsewhere because the quality of life is diminishing so to where we don't think that we could adequately raise our family in a safe way that's conducive to them being, productive members of society and safe. I'll just say it like that. But anyway, I'm gonna stop my ramble and get on about my day. Fala com você mais tarde. Talk to you guys later. This is your man Larry, the American Brazilian, saying até a breve. É verdade.